All right, people. Happy Saturday. It's National Mentoring Day number 7. This time I'm featuring my wife with me. Today is just like a fun day. I'm not going to really get too deep into too much information, but I do want to talk about something that's important, which is how to balance. Thank you, honey, for turning that down. How to balance your personal life with being a mentor. And so for me, every day of my life, 365 a year, I'm a mentor, right? But I also understand the importance of spending some time just being a regular person and having some fun, which is why my wife and I are headed. Hey, honey.
Hey.
Tell everybody hi.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Julius? Glad to see you today, man. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Today I'm going to let this audience build a little bit and see if anybody wants to join in and just kind of rap with us today. If you have any mentorship questions, ask me. And today you actually have an extra person to ask. My wife is here to answer any questions as well. But we're talking about how to balance your life as a mentor and between your personal life. And so one thing that I truly believe is that as a mentor, you must be a role model. And I'm going to be talking about that later in the month, towards the end of the month. For National Mentoring Month, I'm going to talk about how to be a role model. And a real quick story, I used to work for my pastor back in the day, back in 2007, and I was working for my pastor. And every day I was going in the office, and my supervisor was telling me the importance of, hey, man, you got to make sure, that you're living a good life because now you work for your pastor, so people are going to connect the two of you. And so what that means is when you're out in the club or whenever you're out in your life, you need to live your life like there's always a camera watching, because one thing that will immediately destroy any credibility you have as a mentor is if your life is not, equal to what you're trying to share or trying to preach to someone else. What do you think about that, Pretty Peas? You think that's true?
I do. I do. I think it's very true, and I think I'm in the sun, so I don't know if people can see me, but um, yeah, I think that people are. So how I got my mentee, um, her name is Brenda Diaz, and we worked together in the same office, and it just so happened one day that she was like, I look to you as a mentor, and I was like, oh, well, I look to you as a mentee, and so we connected that way. But she was just, I guess, we worked together, so she was observing the things that I was doing and how I lived my life, and I think she saw something in me that made her decide, what, I think this person would be a good mentor for me. So I think how we live our lives, we have people that are watching us and we don't even know it.
Right.
So we just have to be careful about how we live our lives. Yeah.
And so I want to add on to that because, anytime I'm doing my mentor trainings, another thing we talk about is we ask who has mentored you in your life. And many times people say, well, I didn't really have an official mentor, but I looked at this person as a mentor. And most times those people never knew that someone was looking to them as a mentor. So one thing you got to be careful with is if you plan on being a mentor, you need to make sure that your personal life is matching up with what you're trying to share with your mentee, period. Because if you're talking about, for example, if you are a mentor who is trying to help your mentee not, do drugs, and you do drugs, then I don't know if you're going to have any credibility when they see you high or see a picture of you, smoking or doing whatever it is. And it doesn't have to be as extreme as, doing drugs or anything like that. It's just about being an example for what it is that you're trying to show, right? And so that's really, a quick message. We're about to go to the theater right now, which is one of my favorite things to do. What are we going to see? Hidden Figures? Yeah, we're going to go see this new movie called Hidden Figures. We hope it's going to be good. But I just wanted to make this quick video today just so I can keep it consistent. But nevertheless, no matter how short this video is, the message is still important. As a mentor, you need to be able to balance your personal life with your mentorship and make sure that, you're actually living what it is you're trying to be an example of. And again, I'm going to come back later at the end of the month to share a little bit more about how to be a role model while you're mentoring. That's going to be it. Today I have my special queen who I'm always saying hi to when I'm doing my live videos, and she chimes in, but now you guys get to see who she is. Ain't she fine? Yes, sir. That's all me right there, baby. But that's going to be it. As always, people, happy mentoring.